The New York Rangers get a big overtime win again, this time against the Winnipeg Jets. Last time against the Vancouver Canucks, obviously last game. And it was kind of the same type of game, honestly. I mean, to start the game was a little slow. The first period was a little slow. Second period was as well. But then the third period, things started to heat up. And then overtime, things definitely heated up a lot. But, the shots are pretty even in this game, not too far off. Shesterkin stopped 27 of 29 shots he faced. And Hellebuck stopped 23 of 26. So shots are pretty even in this game. The chances, I'd say, were pretty even for the most part. But overall, it was a pretty good game, just a lot better near the end in the second half of this, I would say. But starting off in the first period, game was pretty even. Then Lafreniere gets a breakaway. He puts it high over the glove side of Hellebuck. And then a little later than that, we see Kakko. He also gets a breakaway. And then does a little deke, goes to his backhand, and just kind of misses the net, shoots it straight. So unfortunately, Lafreniere and Kakko both get a breakaway each. And neither of them can really even hit the net. So that kind of sucked there. But then we see the first goal of the game. Panarin scores. He now has a 9-game point streak. He's had a point in every single game so far this year. He has been off to a phenomenal start. So great for him. But he scores on a slap pass from Trouba. Great slap pass from Trouba. And then a really nice just kind of redirection from Panarin. He scores, also assisted by K'Andre Miller as well. He's also gotten off to a pretty good start overall defensively and offensively. So that is also another thing really good to see. Then going into the later part of the first period, we see Winnipeg. They tie things up with 28 seconds left. David Gustafsson, he scores, gets a pass right in front of the net and just rips one past Igor to make things 1-1. So unfortunate, give up a goal late. But then we go into the second period, tied at 1. Nino Niederreiter gets 2 minutes for cross-checking. And then going into this, actually, power play right there, the Rangers had the second best power play in the entire NHL. It was just over 34.5 or something. So a great power play there by the Rangers, obviously. This game, it wasn't as good as normal, but still, it's been pretty good overall this year. So that's good to see. The special teams, obviously penalty killing wise as well, has been quite solid, especially with how Igor's played on the penalty kill. But carrying on here, Trocheck, he gets the shot, goes off Kreider, then off Hellebuck, and then it hits the post and then stays on the line. So really close there, almost scoring on the power play, but unfortunately just can't get things done. Then we see Eric Gustafsson on the New York Rangers. He gets 2 minutes for holding the stick. Rangers killed that off, so a good PK there. And then Gustafsson gets another, Eric Gustafsson, the Rangers guy, he gets another penalty, this time 2 minutes for slashing. They killed off again, so the PK was pretty solid. And they end up going to the third period, tied at 1. And then in the third period, Ehlers scores on a wraparound goal. He just kind of wraps around, but instead of tucking it along the post, he just goes right 5-hole on Igor. So unfortunate there, but he gets his 400th NHL point. So great for Ehlers. It's a great milestone, but unfortunately, it gets past Igor to make things 2-1 for the Jets about 5 minutes into the second period. Then we see a little after that, Adam Lowry on the Jets. He gets a 2-minute penalty for interference. Rangers had a few chances on that power play, but couldn't score there. Then we see a little after that, Brendan Dillon, he gets a 2-minute for boarding. He was not happy with the call, but anyways, he gets a 2-minute boarding. And then Kreider scores in the PP. And of course, you know exactly how it went down. Foxy from the point, nice little wrist shot on net. Not a hard one, not a crazy high one, just a nice little wrist shot on net. And of course, Kreider tips it in because that's what he does best. He now has 6 goals in 9 games so far this year. He has been phenomenal. And him and Fox really have great chemistry there. If Kreider is sitting in front of the net and Fox just wristing one on and Kreider just tips it in. He is so good at that. They're both really good at it as well. So nice to see there the power play getting one done. And then Panarin also got an assist on that. So like I said, he already had a goal in the game to extend his point streak, but he gets another goal in this game as well. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Then we see a little after that, Igor makes an amazing save with a little over 5 minutes left on Kyle Connor, who was right in front of the net. He gets a nice pass, and he gets a good shot off, but Igor just stops it, just gets enough there. So that was a good save, late with about 5 minutes left in the third. And then we see Ryan Lindgren get a penalty with about 18.8 seconds left in the third period. Appleton, it seemed like he kind of just slipped going into the corner. From the angle I kind of saw, it didn't really look like Lindgren really tripped him, but anyways, he gets called out for 2 minutes for tripping, and the Rangers obviously go into the overtime with a decent chunk of the penalty kill left. But Igor makes a bunch of just great saves, just like he did against Vancouver in overtime on the PK. He makes a bunch of great saves, and he ends up holding things off, and the Rangers ended up winning things with a absolutely fantastic Mika OT winner goal. It was a beautiful one. Panarin skates in after getting a pass and just makes a nice pass through a Jet defender, and he gets right over to Mika, and he just slaps it home for the 1T. A nice goal. Mika is just, he's a great goal scorer. When he is hitting his 1Ts and is pretty accurate, he is a lethal shooter, and he can definitely be a 30-plus goal scorer consistently year in and year out. So hopefully he can do that again this year, but obviously he got out to a pretty good start points-wise. Just most of them are coming as assists, but this was a great OT winner by Mika. Panarin gets 3 points in the game, 2 assists, 1 goal. He's off to an amazing start. Mika, he's off to a pretty good start as well. And this overall team is just playing great. And Igor Shesterkin, when it's mattered most this year in the 2 overtime games, he has come up clutch. Even on the PK in overtime, he's still been great. So that is good to see. Igor looks fantastic. He is potentially going to be up for another Vezina trophy again this year. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But either way, a great team win. And the Rangers are continuing with this great 5-game win streak right now. The road trip has been phenomenal. So hopefully they continue the success going back home. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. I post every single day. Comment down below your guys' thoughts on this game and Igor Shesterkin, because he has been absolutely phenomenal. Thanks for watching, and see ya.